Hello viewers, this video will be dedicated because I'm going to be doing a multitude of what this video is about. This video is about the book I am writing. As you see, I'm wearing an abbey with stars. You'll get the title, you'll get why I'm wearing this abbey. And I give credit to the avatar creator. He did a very good job with this. I would like to dedicate it, like I said, this video will be dedicated to my book that I've been writing. I started writing this book because I felt the need to let out my current idea. And since I'm one of those people who enjoy the stars, gazing up at those beams of light in the sky, knowing that one day we might make contact with the people who enjoy us or want to get to know us. But right now, I start reading off what I have. Not a lot, but I put enough heart, I put all my heart, a creativity into it. The title of my book is called The Last Star Maker, or The Last Star Creator, whichever you all want to do. Yes, I have something from Courage the Cowardly Dog. That's what gave me this idea. I did not take credit for the name, but it's just, I want to get out of my system. There we go. There once lived a man, young of age, who looked up to the stars, wondering what's out there for us. What attracts him to lovely stars. And one day, I was getting very tired of continuing the life of going to work, coming home, eating dinner, looking at the stars, and going to bed. And as time went on, life started getting to him. People in his life getting very needy of him, wanting to distance from him. And that's where he started figuring out he wanted to go out one night and truly be alone while looking at the things that have asked him. The stars, the universe. And so one day, after he got home from work, since he had 2 days off, he decided to pack his bag and go into the forest. He slowly strolled through lovely forest, colored with light, colored with thick of the world we are now. And so, yeah, until he finally, as night slowed down, looked up after setting up camp and just sat there. Or, well, laid there. Some of you all like people laying down while looking up. It's up to you. But as he looked up, he was impressed in amazement. His mind slowly started to create an image for him. When he was when he was young, he wished he could go to the stars. His mind continued. There was amazement in many things. But his adult creative mind just imagined him up there in the stars, touching them, holding them, ready one day hard, imagining one day that he, too, could make what many wish to do, to create the lights of the sky, the night sky, to hold what many think as the souls of our past, the inspiration of many, and the creativity of humans. As he slowly came back to Earth, he noticed a very bright star in the sky. So it was like, I wonder what that is, he said. And slowly, it started growing bigger and bigger and bigger. And so, he was scared, also amazed, as that star slowly started to descend. He noticed it wasn't a star, but a that was spelling stars, like it was creating them. And so, that being gently landed on the ground, and it was night clearing. He he went up to it, curious, cautious, because this is a new being you've never seen before, he says, his head. So, as he gets close to it, it opens its eye as this creature was just like a squid, but it was colored as if it was like a galaxy. As I got close to it, it started to speak. And pardon if I do voices wrong, if I'm doing bad at my voices, I'm sorry. I haven't had any drink of it lately. As went up to it, spoke. Oh, human, I have watched you gaze at me and my kind's creations. We have slowly started noticing your creative mind giving us inspiration. And we were wondering if you're willing to help us keep those lovely lights, the creativity of man, the souls of the dearly parted. And so, I will grant you your one wish that you've always wanted to do. As it continues speaking, it has a tentacle come out with a star in its palm and hands it to the man, which I have not told the name yet, but I will now. Alexander Payne. I of creating stars, the night heaven, and with this power, please use it wisely. Many of my kind have been evil with the power of creating dark things before. But as you learn this gift, the better the stars will be making. I give you the power to make the stars. As Alexander took that power, the star slowly descended into his palms, and star formations appeared in his hand. His fingers glowing dots, like constellations. As he looks at them, he's like, I don't know what to do with this gift, ma'am. What? How do I use this power? How do I know if I'm doing it right? It then slowly goes and makes a star on his chest. Just follow your heart and trust the map, and you will become one of us, a great star maker. Those constellations you see was our ancestors making those. Now, our job is to make more stars and to keep the minds and souls of humans from vanishing from existence. As it slowly back up into the sky, Alexander yelled, "But how do I know if I'm doing it right?" As it went back into the heavens of the night sky, looked at his hand, and then he goes, "Maybe I should do the one thing I've been needing to do it." He goes back to his bag that he brought. He pulls out a wood carving set, and then he pulls out a star, wooden star, that he has been making. And it's the 3D version of the star. I wonder. He picks up the star, holds it in his hands, and goes, closes his eyes, and imagines the wooden star turning into a real star. He then felt his hands become light, as if the wood isn't heavy anymore. As he opens his eyes, he sees the wooden star has become a real star. He puts the star in a jar. Sorry if I'm rhyming. The jar, closes the lid, puts it back in his bag, packs up, and runs home to his family. Since he lives with his parents still, the age of 25, I keep forgetting to add details. As he runs to the sunset starts to hit, or sunrise, sorry. And once he gets home in his morning, 7 in the morning, he goes to his parents, who have just recently woken up, and says, "Look, Mom, look, Dad, I made a star." They look at it and go, "Son, stop with your stupid projects. We know those are just lights wrapped around your wooden stars. Get some sleep and get ready for work. Or go out and hang out with people." Disappointed, he goes to his room, puts the star jar on his desk, and sits on his bed. That not even his parents believe he's been given a gift that would help. As the day goes by, that brightly lit star in that jar slowly starts to die. Alexander goes, after sleeping for a while, he wakes up and goes to his desk to look at the jar. This time, he goes, "What's happening to the star? I put all my heart and mind into it." And then he noticed his emotions were connected to his powers. If he is sad, then the stars will become sad as well. As you see, a sad star is not a good star. So he starts thinking of happy thoughts, and all of a sudden the star starts re-glowing, starts to brighten again. He remembered something the star maker told him, drawing the heart on. or the star on his chest. Once a night, stars you've made, let them free into the sky. Raise them up so that we have chosen you, Alexander, as a great star maker. And so he made more stars with the wood, continued and continued, day after day. And once full moon hit, he had a bag full of stars, so he went outside to his back porch, set his jars down, and waited for the night to hit. And once he did, he slowly opened every jar as he holds them up, as the stars slowly rise up. And then he takes one more star jar out of his bag, a custom star he made, bright as ever, bright as a, well, car head, looking correctly. As he opens it, it doesn't leave the jar. He goes, why isn't this one leaving? Then he noticed it needs a name, as this star was not a regular star, but a North Star to him, to a famous one. So he picks it out of the jar and writes S-A-P. As he holds it, it blinks and changes to red as it slowly starts floating up into the night sky. And so, with time passing, he continuously makes stars. Continuous. Millions of creativity stars. Souls and such. And then he started to feel alone. And he knew a life star maker lonely unless you find the one that makes you happy. And so I will end this chapter here. Chapter 1, the beginning of a new life. 2, wondering who would be worthy to know this ability of his. He looks at his hand, makes a heart inside of another wooden star, carves a heart, and puts a question mark as he holds the star and dreams and hopes that one day he will find out the star becomes neutral, but this time the heart remains in the star. But the question, so the star glows different colors. He's like, why is this one different than the North Star I made? And so it's floated up and spun around his room slowly. People came into his life and left his life. The star changed. When a woman came, it changed colors. You know, when the star was red, he was in love. When it glowed blue, grief. Lo and behold, he did not make a North Star. He made a heart star. A heart star was never defined by the star maker he met. But lo and behold, he discovered, after writing his book, well, journal, he discovered the heart star mimics his emotions. When red is love, blue is sadness, green is happiness, yellow is anger. And so, more people came in, more people came out. And then one day, I was going to work. The star followed. It made sure Alexander was okay. Because the star was blue, meaning something happened to Alexander in his life to cause the star to be worried. And he got to work. He took the bath because he went to hide it in the bag. Lord and behold, the star started talking. After months of knowing the star was alive. Started talking. Father, why are you putting me away? I don't want you to be alone. Alexander, shocked, but also intrigued, took the star out of the bag, and lo and behold, the star grew a set of eyes, arms, and as it held Alexander, Alexander looked at it like, You're alive? But the star makers never told me that I could make a living star. As it continues, the star goes, Well, Father, I was just born. All your emotions, ideas flooded me, and it was. I wanted to talk to you finally. I love you, Father, and I don't want you to be alone again. Alexander, emotionally shocked, started crying. I didn't. Make life. I thought I could not. Then brings the star's baby, or the star, close, crying. Sorry, emotions. And so Alexander names the star Julian. My sweet baby Julius. I am proud that you came out of your immobile state. I'm proud that you to talk. And I'm so happy that I will not be alone anymore. As Alexander went to work, no one else saw the star. They all thought he was talking to himself. Though his friend talked to him a lot. And they talked, had fun. And Julius was happy to see this. Julius was happy to finally see his father, who made him from pure imagination and pure. Be happy for once. And so, Julius and Alexander were alone. Alexander. Father. Alexander made carving. That was on his bed. Son, I'm always happy with the wrong. Some may throw me away. Some may think I'm crazy. But all that felt happiness. Felt something that wasn't negative. That's all that I care about. Alexander then repicked the tools while talking, carving out another star. Your father has been hurt. Yes, it hurts, Alexander Julius. Yes, I may be broken sometimes, but a smile always helps others. That life is hard. If you ever grow up to be a young man, which I pray more of you out there, and I hope you show them that those other star makers were right, and to entrust me with these powers for humanity. And so, always know, be happy, make sure others are around you. If they ain't, try your best to do. If they throw you away, you did his best. As Alexander finished the last star, he goes outside, due to it being a full moon now, and goes outside and opens the jar. Julius sees a bright star, opens the jar and carves S plus J, and then sends it up as the star. What didn't turn red? No. It turned green, as Julius has put his own emotion into this North Star. As Alexander watches and smiles. Son, I'm proud. That you carry what great star makers can be into others. And I am proud to call you my son. Even though you're not biologically mine, I'm proud to have called you my son. And that will be into chapter 2, called The Star Prodigy. I will continue next chapter probably soon. Do know I am a busy person. I do have VA tonight, but I will continue. I know this wasn't a long 2 chapters. I'm very apologetic. It's mostly my mental state kind of getting to me, but also I am proud that you all watched the video and listened. And I'm proud that I am making this book for others to listen to. And I thank you, viewers, friends, family, whoever watches. Just know, this book came from my heart, and it took so long to admit I wanted this book. So I thank you for listening, and I will get the next 2 chapters out as soon as I can, and I promise I will do my best to entertain you all. I will also have, if you want to give me money so I can get trackers, so when I do VR chat videos, you can watch me actually move my legs and stuff, instead of having to move with my controllers. It would be great. I have a Coffee account, which I will put in my description. Please give me money if you want. You don't have to. It just helps. And I will be creating more content with requests.